Well, greetings, friends of friends and family of friends and friends of family and all of those wonderful things to another series, a whole new series. We're starting a new series. Yeah, that's what the part 1 in the title and the thumbnail. That's what that means. Listen, in some of our past playthroughs, whether it be Back to the Future or Dishonored, occasionally there were times where there was like, there was like mysteries. There was puzzles that we had to solve. Like find the combination to a safe, or figure out what to do next, or what order do these things need to be done in. And people were engaged. People were like, this is interesting. So we're going to continue that trend and do a game where we ourselves are detectives. And we need to solve all of the murderous murders and things. I don't really know. I haven't played this. I'm also using a new microphone. So if I sound better, great. And if I sound worse, that was a waste of money on a new microphone. Then I don't know. If I sound worse, then it's just going to require some tinkering and some working to get it all, exactly where we want it to be. Let me just adjust the volume a little bit there. Okay, so I'm not going to continue. I have nothing to continue. Are you sure you want to start a new game? All of your progress will be lost. Well, I don't have any progress because I haven't played, so I think so. That is not in English. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly 100. I don't know if that's a Ukrainian accent. All right, good game. Good game, everyone. The Fate of Black Pete. Deduction space icon appears each time you find a new clue. All right. Good to know. Each time you complete an observation of a person, a brief summary... I was reading that. You can find gameplay or interface instructions by pressing both sticks in at the same time simultaneously. Deduction space appears each time you find a new clue. Okay, yep, whatever. We got this. We got this. Hello, Watson.
Holmes.
Oh my God. What the? Okay, yeah. Let's take cover by the sofa.
Holmes, will you stop that?
And take cover by the table. So far I'm nailing this.
You are utterly mad.
Bum 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 bum. So this is a song called "In the Hall of the Mountain King," which a lot of people mistake this and the Inspector Gadget theme for each other, but they are in fact different songs. All right, did we win?
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the
Let's do a little bit of audio work here. So we want to jack up the voices. Mr. Volume, we will not touch. Music was a bit punchy. No, we'll leave it. Effects volume, I don't know. Ambient volume, I don't know. Just okay.
Oz's.
Blindfolded? You...
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Yeah, he does this, like, crazy deduction thing. Policeman. Ninth step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade.
Lestrade.
What is it this time?
That's what I meant.
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone, then.
All right. So I guess it's going to be crucial that we kind of stay on top of clues and stuff. Press X to open the casebook and check your current case. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845, and so 50 years old. He achieved great success in whale hunting in Scandinavia. He's retired. In 1884, eventually moving to Woodman's Lee. Okay, what have we got? We'll look at the map. We've got tasks. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Investigate the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade. Lestrade? I can't remember already. Inspector L pays a visit to Baker Street, where he relates to Holmes the grotesque affair that involved the former captain known as Black Peter. I guess in this we should be speaking in a British accent the whole time, because that's what that's what people in the vicinity of Sherlock Holmes probably speak in. Know what I mean? Has it got all the dialogue? That's weird. I guess it's gonna be important to go back and see specifically what someone has said. Evidence. Okay. Cool. This is Dr. Watson. Hello, Watson.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Oh, aren't you just the perfect housemate? I am going to build myself a man, and I will give him scissors for hands. No.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
For my work. It is useful for my work.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Okay. I'm guessing these are going to be things all involved in helping us solve
This
cases.
is where I keep my post.
My post. Which I guess is what we mean by mail. I guess that's the word that we use for mail. We call it the post because we're in like 1800s, like 19th century Britain, right? Is that right? Is this offensive? I don't mean to offend anyone. These controls are super janky. Makeup counter? Ooh. These are all locked. These are all locked? Oh, this isn't. Hello. Where's, isn't he supposed to have... Nope. Where's the Robert Downey Jr. preset? He's the balding, you know? I gotta stop doing the Russian accent. I gotta... Ooh, yeah, see, but it's locked. What is that? Someone let me know in the comments. What is this type of hat called? It can't just be called, like, the Sherlock Holmes hat. But that's what we all know it as. Okay. This is what for when Sherlock is, when he's hired to show up at your stag and dough party as a stripper. I think that's probably what he wears. So I think we're just gonna go with this. I mean, we only have that in the top hat, and the top hat doesn't seem quite right. No. No. Okay. Our Sherlock Holmes has good eyesight. What is happening? Why are these options? Do you want to help me solve a crime? I'm sure I've seen this as like a Sherlock Holmes thing. I think that would be okay with the hat once, and maybe that. Definitely not that. That might suit. That might suit once we're... Nope. Once we have the hat. I see, like, that's what we're working towards, right? We gotta unlock that hat. Do I unlock them by what? Solving crimes? Nope. Nope, that's too much. Nope. No, that's... Who in their right mind? What kind of flipping Tony Stark garbage bullshit? Okay. So we're just gonna go with that. Nothing has been changed. They're not great options, I'm not gonna lie. And then wardrobe? Wardrobe. What do we got? Ooh. Ooh, casual suit. Black suit. What's the difference? Oh, okay. Okay. Brown suit. Brown suit is nice. Green suit. Ooh, it's a nice gray suit. Yeah. Light suit. These are all unlocked? Oh, no. Some of them... those all were. Bandit suit. Nope. Farmer outfit. Are these like... Ooh, morning gown. Sailor outfit? Are these... Like, am I going to have to go unbuttoned suit? Am I going to have to go undercover at some point? Ooh. I'd like to unlock that. That is nice. Let's go with this for now. It's kind of a nice, nice neutral colors. Feels like it brings out the detective in our eyes. All right, Watson. I'm ready to pick up my post and root through all your stuff. What you got in here, man? Now I'm doing like a Korg voice. Hey, man. What are you doing in here? That's terrible. I gotta work on my Korg. It's been a while.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
What a mess! What a horrible, horrible mess.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Could it? Okay, let's go to Woodman's Lee, I guess. All right, so far, I'd say we are blasting through this case flawlessly. I feel very good about the things we've deduced. Open deduction. What have we got here? Spinning wheel of loading. There are no clues available at this moment. Please continue the investigation. Find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination. Okay. Alright. Opens the casebook. I've got nothing new to, we haven't discovered anything. So let's go examine some clues. Let's see if we can't get ourselves to a point of, deduction.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Hello? Hello? What are you doing in the garden? What the bloody hell? Oop, wrong
It
button.
seems that the garden was well maintained.
Was that a clue? Ooh, the garden and fields are well kept. A capable gardener works here. Oh, cool. Cool, I like this. I like this a lot.
Mr. Holmes?
Where was Lestrade? Is that him way up there? Hang on, I'm coming. I'm coming. I seem to only be able to walk. I'm not a running. Oh, I am a running guy. I just have to hold the right button. Holy loading screens.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
All right.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual that night? When was the body found? Is there a gardener? I feel like this is a funny thing to... Let's lead with this. Because I feel like Sherlock showed up and was like, noticed something on the way and is going to open with unusual questions. Right? He's already on a trail.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Huh. When was the body found?
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock. I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it.
Oh,
At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and...
the angry type. Did he have visitors?
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. We lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
And anything unusual about that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream.
Lead with
I thought
that.
nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Oh, okay. Evening before the murder.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually, whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Yeah, right. What a guy. Ooh. What am I doing? This seems creepy. What? Okay, so I'm looking for... What? I'm looking for things? Okay, so obviously this is a thing. Catholic rosary. So she's the religious type. This will be something. A cameo. Oh, is that what those are called? Ooh, that's interesting. Because, obviously that's meant to be someone. And we use the name cameo for, when someone pops up in, a movie or a TV show or a book or, Birdhouse? Seems unrelated. Gloves. And the notebook. Crested tit. All right. Everything will become clear.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Uh-huh. How do I know about that? Back from Plymouth. is a woman with an uneasy life due to her unhappiness. She was a very religious Christian Catholic woman who undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage when she was young. Okay. Pilgrimage? Profile of the pilgrimage. Right? Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with the victim. Yeah, pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, thank you. Okay. What do we got?
Hello.
Mr. Holmes?
How are you? Are you doing well? Right. Let me go take a look at the body.
So she says no gardener. He just simply took care of it all himself.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Good job. Jim Cheree. Jim Cheroo. And all that.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Governor.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Yeah, right. Let's take a look.
Right.
We've got, what, eagle vision.
Lock. Scratches.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Okay, open the door.
What have we got in here? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What a terrible way to die.
No, this would just like to give everyone the warning that there's going to be blood and guts in this game, so please. If that's too much for you, look away. Because I was not prepared for that. Okay, let's look at the shelf. That seems like the first thing you would examine in a murder scene.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Catches. All right. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this is like an empty spot where there's suspiciously empty space outlined in the dust. Yeah.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box or a small chest, perhaps.
See, I figured that out on my own. I looked at it and I thought, no, something's missing. Hammerfest. Russia? Mother Russia. Right, this is 1800s, so like a lot of stuff's missing. Germany is just like the whole damn world. Cool.
Hammerfest.
Okay.
Dundee.
Thank
It's
you.
A whaling map.
A whaling map. For whaling. Good old whaling. That seems like a thing up there, no? Not a thing? Oh my goodness. I struggle to walk.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay. Some boots?
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
I also happen to be a size 8. Don't mind if I do. I guess those are mine now.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
I think they're interesting. You just don't appreciate the craft.
The ship's
Right.
logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884.
You
Peter
saying-
Carey was her captain.
Are you saying all this in your head, or are you studying to be a ventriloquist?
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Which is also for hunting Peter Carey's, apparently. Dirty glass.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
As that one. Peter Carey.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Because sailors aren't good at burning things?
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
I don't really understand why. What? Oh, okay. Right, so the smoking pot. Okay. Oh, that just makes this much more difficult. Okay, smoking pipe. Why is the smoking pipe? Oh, tobacco leaf. I can only move them on like a certain axes. Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on just a tick. Like that. Oh, come on. I mean, that's... If he can't figure it out from there, then he's an idiot. There we go.
Yes. This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
What? That was all that was to figure that out? Okay.
Rum, a sailor's drink.
A
It
sailor's.
seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
To be fair, rum is also the drink of like a lot of, basic white girls.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
All right, let's look at the body. Sorry, look away, children. This man has a beard.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
And I can tell that from his face.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
It was immense. The man must have been just drugged up on all kinds of steroids. You know?
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
The only way that he could...
The only way this man could have been caught by surprise is if he had been butt-ass naked. You know?
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
but not necessarily one of his. Because he only has two spots on the wall, and they're both full. Maybe did someone bring the harpoon? No, I do want to examine the blood. Hello, blood. There's also a knife. Maybe self-defense?
This wooden handle is plain and solid. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Well, no shit.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
And the murderer.
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Okay. All right. Oh, jeez.
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
But what? Okay. I've got a deduction. Waiting for my controller to reconnect. Hang on. That's what happens when you mess around with... Okay. All right. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's a notebook. No gardener. Pinned to the wall with a notebook. Nope. Okay, so pinned to the wall means nothing. Break-in attempts. Oh, and the notebook. Yeah. Totally. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. Because he's probably going to come back and try to get his notebook once he realizes he's dropped it.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
And it's quite possible that they will return tonight.
Okay, what do we got? Organize an ambush. What else do we have here, though? These are... evidence. Okay, documents. We have nothing. Dialogues. There's a bunch. Okay. We gotta come back here, man.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. The next episode will be more interesting. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I'm curious. What the hell's going on here? But we will, there'll be less setting up and hubbub and whatever else in episode 2. So, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Did I say that already? I don't know. Well, if I said it twice, then I extra mean it. And until next time,